Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So this is a little different. I just wanted to play some Crusader Kings III, and of course this is going to be Ironman mode, so no cheating obviously, mainly to get the achievements in Crusader Kings III, mainly for Steam. So I have been playing this game for quite a while. I've been playing originally before I got into CK3. I think this is going to be pretty obvious for anyone that likes Crusader Kings, as I was playing Crusader Kings II. And I haven't actually been that long of a Crusader Kings player, to be honest. I really started only last year in 2020 with CK2, and that was free. Well, it's still free. I think the base game is still free. I never played with any DLC in CK2, but I played CK2. And I enjoyed it. And I was actually a little afraid of CK3 at first, because CK3 was already out, right? At this time, I only started playing CK2 because I really wanted to see what this like franchise was all about. And I did enjoy CK2 quite a bit. And when I was playing CK2, I was a little hesitant to get CK3 originally, because I was afraid that it was going to be one of those classic, new game cuts out more content compared to the old one. And when I watched CK3, I really got an itch to pick it up. I think I was like one of the first times it went on sale after it launched. It was like 10% off, and I snagged it. It wasn't that amazing of a sale, I'll tell you that. That's what I remember. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I think Paradox. I have a lot of respect for Paradox as a company, because some of the other simulation games made by some other companies, every generation the games, they might be technically better, but content wise there's more cut out, and shoved into DLC. And even then, like, a lot of the DLC, like if you look at the Sims franchise, that thing is just like, right now we're basically dealing with an immortal Sims 4, and everyone knows that Sims 4 is a terrible life simulator. To be honest, I mean, it does some things better than The Sims 3. Like, it has better designs, and the AI is a little bit smarter. But the DLCs are just still like, the franchise looks like it's a shadow of its former self. Anyways, we're here to talk about CK3. So I guess we're going to go for the Reconquista or whatever. I'm gonna botch a lot of pronunciations. Reconquista, I think. That's what we're gonna aim for. So that's a 1066 start, because if you look at 867 with the Kingdom of Asturias here, you can't actually see that. You have to click on this button. But we're gonna go with Iberian pieces, because this is kind of one of the more interesting parts of Europe, I think, because you have Mawala. I have to see the spelling again. The Andalusians here, I think that's how you say it. But we're gonna start with Alfonso VI, and let's start that Ironman. You can choose Ironmans a little bit, because you can just copy the save file over and over again. So one of the things that you need to keep in mind is that this would be an entire duchy of Leon, but the problem is you can't actually get this duchy because your sister, Iraca Fernandez, because your father's Fernando, so it's Fernandez. She controls this county here, Zamora, I think. Is it Zamora? Yeah, Zamora. So usually you'd want to kill her, but obviously that's a very low priority. So if we look at the kingdoms here, right, this is what the game suggests they should be like. I guess this is the more historically accurate representation. So basically what you want to do, Galicia, Leon, and Castille, like those are the first things we want to aim for. And then Navarra, I really want Navarra to be integrated when we do the Unite the Throne, Spanish Thrones. I really want Navarra in that. And Aragon is, I'm sure you could try to do it with Aragon. I'm really sure if you really wanted to have a challenge, you could probably try and see if you can get all of these merged under there. But I know these 4 work. I'm assuming Aragon works as well. I'm not sure about these ones, but you know, at the end of the day, when we're going for the entire Iberian Peninsula, you're going for the Empire, right? Yeah. How strong is the Byzantine Empire? Okay, so they are reasonably strong. Yeah. So this is a standard start, so I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Let's see here. So okay, first thing we want to do. Okay, so I like looking at family trees. So Garcia is currently the head, the household head. I don't know if it's because he controls the most land, but I'm gonna historically, the historical accurate thing is that first Galicia goes down, and then Castile. And then Alfonso almost gets his ass whooped, and then after Castile gets, you know, mysteriously murdered. But 95% chance of secrecy, 86% chance of Garcia killed. We only have 100 gold, so we can't. Okay, so we have Nuno of Portugal and Bermudo, which is the Duke here, because Porto is kind of like the founding city of Portugal, and then later they got Lisbon over here. But as you can see, it's still under the Taifa states, right, of the Waladi Muslims here, which are culturally Andalusians. Yeah, and yeah. Historically speaking, when these guys start going down, they call it the Almoravids, which you see over here. But a lot of playthroughs that I do with Iberia, sometimes you see the Almoravids actually come in here, but we'll see. So these are the Taifa states, which are resultant of the collapse of the Umayyad Caliphate, something like that. But yeah, so we're just gonna run the clock here, and I don't know if there's anything else we should be doing. Let's check the council. So this section, we have a little bit of you know, we're Castilian, right, which is the neighboring region, but this region that we got is actually an Australanese culturally. And the faith is fine because we're all Catholic here, and there's no control issues. So maybe switching. I mean, this is not a very good when it comes to stewardship. You're not very strong with stewardship, so I'm not sure if that's a smart idea to move you on domestic affairs to improve vassal opinion. And Eureka, I guess I'm gonna switch you over to supporting schemes. I guess we're just gonna run the clock. Oh, marriage. Yes, marriage. No, mother of the Holy Roman Empire. Has claims on the Duchy of Aquitaine. A bunch of like stuff in France. Is this in France? Yes, it is. Okay, it's interesting, but she's a little too old for my taste. Who's the? So this is head of household or head of dynasty. Okay, where's this dead Kaiser? I don't know. I don't see. Is it under this line? There's the King of France, but that's in the other dynasty. Ah, Kaiser Hendrik. That's the current Kaiser. 16 years old, so fairly young Kaiser. I believe that's normal. I believe you start with Hendrik anyways. Hendrik III. Yeah, okay, so that's where this is coming from. You were 38. That's kind of young. You were basically the wife of Henrik III. And the Pope was in here. Gregorius V. Part of this dynasty, okay. Yeah, okay, and this is just filler by Paradox just to make it not look empty. Okay, great. Yeah, I still think I'm not gonna go after her. You're married, obviously. You're not? Is not available for marriage. Oh, no one in her court. What about her? She's single. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get an alliance anyways. But yeah, that's the only way we can actually get an alliance with the HRE. Which I would have been nice in my last attempt because France somehow managed to snag like this little portion. Iposca? Epuscoa? I don't know. As I said, I was gonna botch pronunciations quite a bit. Anyways, yeah, they managed to snag that, and I just could not, and it just drove me nuts to the point where I just restarted. And here we are. So yeah, alliance with the Holy Roman Empire, that might actually just be a standard thing. I don't know if I just ran the clock long enough, but I'm pretty sure you start with Heinrich IV, which is the current Kaiser. Yeah. So anyways, I'm just wasting time on this, basically. Ooh, Prince Emma of France. That would kind of be a strategic alliance. The problem is she's 11. So that's kind of a long time. But I don't I mean, would you really expect... And King Philippe? Is Philippe the actual king? Yes, he is. Okay. If he gets assassinated, this is all for nothing. But that's true with all alliances. Navarra. I don't really want an alliance with Navarra. And these are my cousins, so there's always that, I mean, if you're gonna have a chance of getting any kind of incest penalty, make it, that you want to have actually good characters with decent, like, inheritable traits, if you're gonna go down that route. Kingdom of Aragon. I'd rather conquer them than ally with them, so no. I think, okay, do we have... Let's see here. Do we have any inheritable traits? That's interesting. Quick. This is intelligent. You're an albino? No, you're not. You're just really white. Really light skin tone. Drunkard, frail, quick. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on here. A lunatic, which is congenital, and you're infertile. So, but you're lustful. Oh, does anything else affect? No. Just, this is minus 50%, and this is plus 25. So, quarter reduction, basically. I don't know, this is like a very weird, I mean, I'd expect that this would actually be available if you were to spin up the scenario yourself. It's just that I actually, for some reason, haven't gone this deep into like looking at what's available and what are some like, I know there's like one really strategic marriage you can do here. I just can't remember what it was. I don't want Navarre. Where's that marriage with France? Was it this one? No. No. There was one with France. I want that one. It's a gamble, but I want it. Where's the alliance power? Yeah, HRE. Yeah, I mean, she was not 40. I would definitely go for this one. I'm gonna go with the one for France. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a little bit far off. I think Skullduggery is probably the best option. Okay, we have a pretty good start here. Swift Execution, which we definitely want. Digging for dirt's not... It's not useless, but it's not going to help. We really want Swift Execution. I like to go for Kidnapper, but the question is how often do I use it? Not as often as I say that it's useful, so... let's just run the clock and see. Okay, good. Alliance with France. Okay, 50 gold. Let's just waste that 50 gold and hope that the chances are improved. 95. Let's just run the clock at this point. Overtaxation causes banditry. Steward's poor skill. Can we improve control then? That was in Avila. Yeah, so let's just improve control over there. Send the military. And yeah, there we go. It's gone. Excellent. What's this? County control. Yeah. We know how to play this game. What's this? Not endorsed by your Archbishop. Let's start a scheme against them. We really should be concerned about yeah. I know there's probably like people probably would rather look at this, but for me it's just easier to just go on this screen and see okay who's pissed off and who's not. Because it's just easier to see all the. I prefer having a view like this to see my powerful vassals versus this. I don't know if there's like a different way, but I prefer. There's a lot of stuff here, basically. This can be useful, but sometimes I just want to have something at a glance more like this, just saying, okay, this guy, -3, right? So you're gonna see me use that menu quite a bit when I need to look at who likes me and who doesn't. And I think at this point we can just run the clock. Okay, plush carpet. Okay. Deviant. Degenerated into both of us being deep into our cups shell. Slurringly swapping saucy stories. I've just finished my retelling of a tale about a rather pastry when I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eye. Through the blackmail race, unbidden to my mind, perhaps infantile Uraka is actually a little keener on the subject. Deviant. Yeah, okay, we got Am I a deviant? Or is she a deviant? Set the plan in motion, 95% chance. Okay, mysterious circumstances. Let's see how long that lasts. Soaring ambition. Your dynasty has unlocked a desirable match. Oh, I see, because Sancho II. Oh yes, because Sancho II is now. Okay, so Sancho II is who we need to worry about because he's a little harder to get involved with. So let's switch this over to acceptance. Success chance is useful because you'll know this is 84%. This is a wife. My friend. Basically, this is the guy that I can sway the most. 29 versus 20. When we looked at acceptance, why is this not 29 versus 19? How much do you charge? 110? 110 for a big upgrade would be better than like. Alright, look, how much do you charge? 55. So the question is it better to go for like 25 for 55 gold? Or even better yet, 26 for 55 gold. That's a little bit more cost effective. And then We can do that. Actually, you know what? I probably could go into debt if I really wanted to, but I still want to declare war on Navarra. Navarra wants to negotiate an alliance with me. I really don't want to be in alliance with Navarra. I want to conquer them. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get this damn county back. I don't know what our chaplain, I don't know what our archbishop just told us, but he is not impressed with us still. Are we swaying him? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Your dynasty has unlocked renown. Oh, I think they're making the choices for us, basically, which is fine. We don't have any control over that at the moment. Yeah. First in line for Galicia. We don't have Galicia. Oh, yeah. Duh. He doesn't have a child yet. Okay, mysterious circumstances. Okay, this is going pretty well, pretty much better than what we had last time. I think I'm gonna do we're gonna do a little cheese here, and we're gonna back up the save. So,